Hi, everybody. I'm Jonathan. I am the dungeon master for Nat One Heroes. That is someone in a necromancer costume doing the katamari dancing. I don't remember what
It's
it's
like
called.
Gungan style.
No, that's a different thing. That is
Oh.
definitely a different thing. But yeah. We are a group of grown folks who enjoy playing pretend online to entertain a small handful of people that you know should engage in like almost a multi-level marketing scheme to get people to listen to this shit. So
It's
if you
true.
want to do that, it'd be great. So uh yeah, I don't know if any introductions are really in order. That is in the upper right hand corner is Jen playing the cleric of disco at this point. In the lower left hand corner we have Aisla, who
Hi.
is playing Ruin, a an acrobatic fighter who
Do
is
a flip.
the representative of a clown god. And in the bottom right hand corner, we have Mikey, who is playing someone different as of last week. Last
You were betrayed.
episode. Yeah. Mikey, are you
Yep.
muted?
He's playing someone who has
You were already giving Ben
mutism.
grief for forgetting to unmute you, and now you just got to pull that shit.
I had to cough.
Uh-huh. You didn't
Cough on
have to
your own
cough. You
time.
chose to cough.
Sorry. I'll do my coughing off air from now on.
Yeah, and sniffling too.
Save all your coughs.
I made sure my allergies have been managed properly. Listen to this. Both
Yes.
nostrils.
Thank you for showing off your sinal clarity.
Ooh.
I should ask student Dr. Ben if that's the correct word.
There's
No,
probably
it's
some
sincerity. Sinal clarity, sincerity.
Oh boy.
It's probably some
No.
14 syllable word for sinuses.
But yes, Zermos, who is Mikey's previous character,
Yes.
is not currently with the party and is off doing his own thing. And I think that would be a good place to start to see what's going on there. As the Aeon Hag looks down into the cauldron that contains the world of Caldera through her omniscope and flicks with her lenses and looks down into this world and adjusts the distortion just a little bit to pierce through the clouds and see an open plain with an adventuring party in it. A tiefling, druid, a warforged barbarian, a goblin barbarian, and a human bard. And these four stand around just a mass of slain wargs, wolf-like creatures that are obviously evil. And Hefton, the warforged robot, who used to be a halfling, lifts one above his head and rips it in half. And with that being the last one, Johnny Two Pints, the bard, pulls his short sword out of the face of one and wipes it clean on his sleeve and sheathes it. Zarmos, you really weren't kidding about the warg infestation. These are record numbers. I don't know what possibly has happened here.
These are smaller ones, but I also fought one which was many times greater. It almost slew me on my first adventure outside of the basin.
Yeah. You look in the sky right now. You see the shift in the lens just now of the hag's eye.
Wait.
The Aeon's hag eye is upon us. It just goes back and forth between us and where we know Brassvein was for a while there.
How can you see that?
Oh, you just look at it, Zarmos. You just look at it and you know a little bit of trigonometry. It's no big deal.
Can I look and see if I see what he's looking at?
He is looking at the lens of the omniscope in the day sky. you can physically see the hag's eye, as it is called, in this world, peering down. And you don't know enough about it to know if it's on you. But he's saying it is.
Does what does that mean that she's looking at us? What do we run? Do we fight? What does that mean?
She's interested in us is all it means, really. It's hard to tell, but where the hag's eye goes, there's conflict. I mean, there was one place that we thought was no big deal for a while there, and it just, the hag's eye was on it for about 10 years, and the whole thing collapsed.
Who is we?
Oh. Oh, shit.
I feel like you're not telling me everything that you know.
Well, quite frankly, Zarmos, I'm not. There are things in this world that I'm not typically at liberty to discuss, but I think you've heard enough for, well, the rest of it to just fall into place. And he pulls up his sleeve, and on his forearm is a tattoo of multiple circles, concentric, with the exception of the center one that is an ellipse that is offset. If you're ready to talk, if you're ready to listen, I'm ready to tell you. And we cut back to a different place as the hag's eye moves to the city of Brassvein, to a 30-story casino with an office on top of it that looks down into an ancient coliseum. And Monsieur d'Artagnan Mortier sits on a couch opposite three adventurers: Revenant, Ruin, and what's his name?
You too, huh? You too, huh?
I think it's Vandito.
Vandomo?
Vin Diesel.
Vandross? Vendretta.
Luther Vandross is there, sitting with Ruin and Revenant.
No, it's Vandrel.
Vandal.
Lord Glytherion's the former Lord Glytherion's former right-hand man.
It's fair.
You got his job back.
So, does he actually want that job back? Does he know what's going on?
Doesn't remember.
Actually, let's go with that. Mon ami, you did not tell me of this conflict of interest that existed. Well, I suppose you did in a way, but you did not tell me the extent to which Lord Glytherion had his clutches on you.
Well, I hadn't the foggiest idea. Well, it seems I know now.
Yes. So you apparently have been mind controlled the past 20-something years?
Well, that would sound correct. That's how long I've been working for Lord Glytherion.
And you're not the least bit upset about it?
No.
Is it possible you have been mind controlled to not be upset about it?
I don't know exactly how I can answer that.
That's what I think.
Right. How would you possibly know? Would you want to know if that were the case?
Would it make a difference in my day-to-day life?
We could undo it.
Go on, then.
Well, the specific runes he used were, in fact, a very ancient form of language that I do not recognize myself. I would start by going to the university and speaking to the expert on languages there. You two might possibly know him as Professor Zero.
Does Professor Zero ring a bell?
You have heard him speak on the Squawky before, and you would know him as Ochre, which was his code
Oh,
name in the rat's nest.
the golem.
Golem, yes.
Golem, yeah. not
Golem
the.
is a different thing.
That's a different. That's a different person.
But the two of you on your own, you would probably likely die if you were to fight Killage again. So, it's very important that it's not just the two of you, ever. You need a third. You cannot confront Lord Glytharion with this man in your party. It is not a good idea.
Obviously. I have a question.
Yes.
Can we send mail to people outside of the Ailton Empire?
It is a very expensive thing to do, Ruin. Is this important?
It's very important.
Not like emotionally important, like
Well, it is that too.
okay. Give me your letters and I will see to it.
Yeah, I'll have to get them for you, but I'll do that.
Okay. Get them to me and I will make it happen.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
It's been a delightful morning, as far as I can remember.
Yeah. Well, I do think, right, that getting the runes examined is a good idea. What if I just remove the tattoos right now?
On a level of 1 to excruciating, how much pain would be involved?
Very, very painful.
I do not vote for this.
We can get you very, very drunk.
Well, Revenant, I do not know how to do this on the surface, but in Brass Vein we have anesthetics and anesthesia.
I've been living in a mining. I've been living in a mining town for the past 5 to 7 years, mate.
Yeah, and maybe having a swig of Hooch's best whatever the fuck, along with biting down on a chair leg wrapped in leather, is not the way we want to go for this.
Okay, well, I mean, if you can get me morphine, opioids, something for him, I'd still be able to,
I keep them next to the liquor cabinet.
How we numb him is not the issue, right? I could just right now, like, shave his head, right? Cut off the runes.
By shaved head, you didn't mean cut my hair down close to my scalp. You mean scalp me.
No, I mean shave your head like your hair.
Oh, he literally means to shave your hair so that he can look at your scalp.
Yeah, I need to shave like an inch up your hairline, right? Then I'm going to intricately and delicately cut the individual runes that are controlling your mind off your head.
Like those little magnets that people put on refrigerators that just have runes missing of skin.
No, I'm going to heal you up afterwards, and then it's going to be like you never got tattooed in the first place.
Sometimes the direct path is not the best path, which I know is weird for me to say. Really weird. But but in this case, it's a magic thing. Also weird that I would be pointing this out. And sometimes it's got like, ancillary protections, like a backup thing. Like, I mean, it seems to me like it could have unintended consequences.
It may very well be that the initial tattooing was the only requirement to start this level of mind control. It might not even be necessary for the tattoo to continue to exist, for the mind control to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vandro's gonna walk over to like the mirror, just kind of start parting his hair. Huh. I've never really noticed. Really noticed it there.
I think there may have been layers to keep you from noticing. For one thing, I noticed that you constantly wear a wimple, and that's just weird. Like, who wears that now?
What's a wimple? Asked
Oh.
Mikey.
It's like an ancient, not ancient, but medieval sock turban thing that wraps around and cows up.
Oh, like the little thing that would go like on underneath like a knight's helmet, something like
No,
that.
peasants would wear this.
Oh, oh, not cool then.
The opposite of cool.
It's hot. Well, I thought it was. I don't know. It went well with my outfit. I'm not one for fashion.
Quite well, quite well. The outfit is awful, so it's perfect.
I think it goes perfectly with my robes.
Very well, yes.
Just trash all the way down.
All right, let's so
I mean,
yeah,
I would like the runes removed or the mind control elements removed, but I would also like to not be damaged.
yeah, let's go to the learning annex then, right?
You three wish to go to the college then?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, there are two sides to the college. There is the arcane college, and there is the mundane college. I will give you 3 guesses as to which one you will want to go to.
I'm gonna go to the mundane one, right?
It's arcane.
I'm joking.
Oh, that was well delivered. You tricked me.
I was about to say huddle. Which one do you guys think it is?
Funny enough, you are actually correct with the joke.
Oh shit.
The golem is not allowed into the arcane college for research purposes.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense though, because it's a language. It's not like a magical language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I would suggest, yes, go do your thing. As for me, I have to see a man about a horse.
Does that mean the same thing here that what you explained to us?
That I have to leave, and I don't want to tell you why I am leaving?
Oh, I was meant he had to pee.
Where would it come? You know what? We don't need to get into these details of my anatomy.
Oh,
Which
I didn't
reminds
know
me.
anatomy. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Which reminds me, the sexual harassment training seminar is scheduled for this Thursday. Zarmos will be remoting in. Yes.
I can't wait to learn.
Yes. Rowan, I think this is something different than what you think it is, but I look forward to you learning as well. Thank you.
It's gonna be so cool.
I don't need
You
to
will not
attend,
be
right?
required to attend.
Yeah, thank you.
It's all right, I'll tell you everything in great
Reverend,
detail.
you will not be required to listen.
You already
All right.
know that.
Well, if it wasn't clear earlier, get the fuck out of my office. I am busy.
Oh.
Unless you have something concrete to say, move on.
Vandril falls back into his old ways and runs over to the door and opens it up for everyone.
Revenant walks out.
The man is holding the door. What more do you want?
Madame Ruin?
I'm leaving. Following you.
Okay.
And a good morning. And whoop, closes the door right behind him.
You have to say the words.
What words, huh?
How the fuck do they give me a headache?
The dead person. We give corpses headaches.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that actually could be our slogan, like for our little company. We give corpses headaches. What else do you think we could do? Like, I mean, seriously.
Anything.
I mean, with a sample size of 2.
The sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like when you can really do something that's impossible, why not brag about it?
Yeah. I feel like you expect me to tell you what you're doing, but I'm not going to do that. You have to tell me what you're doing. This is how this works.
We're going to the college.
You kicked us out of the
Give
office.
give me steps here. Going to the college.
We are going into the elevator.
Okay. Tyson sees you all, ways down.
Good morning.
Do we want to go to our rooms
morning.
before we go to the college and pick anything up, or are we good?
I can take you right to your rooms. It's no big deal.
I was trying to think. Didn't we just have like a fight? You all spelled up, Revenant?
No, we were just in our room and then we went upstairs.
No, we were at like Lord Gytherian's fighting for our lives.
Yeah, he didn't hit me or
And then he
anything.
magically sent us back here
Oh yeah.
like we're children. Shoo is very embarrassing.
He sounds like a condescending asshole.
I know he is, and he's taken over Vangel's mind.
I just lean into him and say, I don't remember.
All right.
I had a cousin that
I
happened
just
to.
wanted to make sure if you needed anything, we grabbed it.
So are you going to your rooms or not? I mean, I got my
No,
hand
we're
on the
not. We're
lever
going to
here.
go to the college, I guess.
Okay. Well, the elevator doesn't go to the college, but I'll get you to the ground floor.
Yes, thank you for taking us to the part of the trip that you are actually capable of. Appreciate that.
Going
Was
down,
that
please.
snark? Like, I just have the one job, ma'am.
Yes, I understand. I apologize for my rudeness.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry that I keep pestering you guys about tips.
And Vandro pulls out of his little robe. He's got some little baked goods, and he hands one over to Rune, and he hands one over to the guy whose name I just forgot.
Tyson.
Tyson. And for you, sir.
Oh, well, thank
you,
you.
Vandal.
It's cinnamon.
We have bank accounts, so do we have checkbooks?
I think those would be in your rooms.
No,
Yeah, where's all
I'm
our
asking the
coins?
DM.
Tyson, this is what Tyson just said.
We have
So
coin
he
on
can
us,
read
bro.
my mind.
No, you said it.
I didn't say it out loud. Okay.
Everything you say is in character.
But we heard it.
If we have checkbooks, Revenant would have his on him at all times, especially
You
if
never
he was
asked about checkbooks.
Just give him some coin.
Okay, fine. I'll just toss him what, like
2
10
silver.
copper,
2 silver. Don't be stingy. He's always good to us.
14 copper. There we go.
Is this money?
Yeah, get
some
it
people.
smelt down into whatever you want, mate.
I mean, I got a cousin who like takes foreign coin and makes rings out of it, sells it at the trade market on Wednesdays.
Yeah, barter with him, you know.
Yeah,
You essentially just handed him a handful of screws. He's just like, thank you.
like I can't help but notice each thing you give me requires extra steps to be valuable. Are you like trying to impart a life lesson, or and
If it
ground
was
floor.
easy, Revenant just walks out. Doesn't even finish his sentence.
Oh no, we're not on the floor yet. Oh, Revenant dies.
No, ground floor.
Sad.
Where are you guys going now?
We're gonna go out front and wait for Fumbles.
Fumbles is already there in the coach,
Good morning.
looking at a newspaper with no head. He has no head. The newspaper may have many heads on it, depending on how many pictures are on it. And he folds the newspaper and puts it away and gets out and opens up the carriage.
Could you please take us to the university?
Mer?
The
The
that a yes?
Lunianics.
Say yes.
Mer?
please.
The
University?
mundane one.
And he gets you all in and hops up and
Hop,
starts
hop.
driving. The black Pegasi.
Love that.
Yes.
It's got to be sweet looking going down the road. Badass.
Oh, like straight up, like you pull up against at a crossroads. You pull up right beside a really dinkin looking coach that has an old nag pulling it,
Mhm.
and the guy just feels so bad about his life. Like he just turns it around and goes home. Like, what's the point of even getting out if you don't have that kind of ride?
Yeah, we're really in like a Rolls Royce of fantasy vehicles right now.
You're in your fantasy Bugatti.
Fantasy Bugatti.
That's pretty cool.
You're in a Phantom.
There we go. All right, it looks like, and clip clop, we pull up
Yep.
to the spot.
All right, you get there. You get there. You get to this large college with flush green grounds and stone block buildings, and of course, many, many statues lining the walkways.
Do we have any idea where to go?
We have to go see Professor Zero.
Right. So do we need to like find? I guess we need to find like the admin place or something to get a directory.
Is there like
All
a greeting station?
Do you want to go inside a building and find out?
Yes, into the building we walk to find the greeting station.
You walk
and a map.
into the biggest area, and there is a student there in students' robes giving a tour to what look like 17 and 18-year-olds walking them around and shit.
Nice.
I do believe if we just follow this group, we'll blend right in.
You
I
sure
don't
about
look
that?
anything
Mike?
like the students. What do the students look like? 'Cause I'm pretty sure.
Do you not, Miss Ruin? Do you not look just like these students?
I don't think I do.
She's got face paint on her.
Yeah.
Armor.
What?
Oh, that's right. Suddenly, I'm dressed like one of the students, but in not my own colors, of course.
And we are your chaperones.
Ah, that is a most impressive transformation spell. I haven't seen someone of your ilk do such a thing. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
And an owl, Aarakocra, in robes is greeting you.
An owl?
An owl, Aarakocra. An
Aarak-
owl person, if you
Owl
will.
Aarakocra.
They're like bird people, but this one's an owl instead of like a hawk.
Ooh.
Duolingo, is that you?
Oh.
I am Darlingua. And I am an assistant professor here.
Oh, can you help us? We are trying to find a gentleman, or I guess a golem, is Professor Zero.
There's only one golem here. Gotta find this voice. There's only one golem here. I will take you to him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So what do you do here? Do you teach class?
I'm an assistant professor of language.
Oh, so all languages or like the study of language?
The study of language.
Okay. Very cool.
Yes.
We can be walking while we're talking.
Well, you are walking while you're
Okay.
talking.
I want to make sure, because we didn't say that, so I want to make sure.
Darlingua is taking you across the grounds.
Thank
I
you.
love Duolingo.
Yeah, I love languages. They're so intriguing. What do you find most interesting about teaching languages?
Assistant professor.
Wait, assistant professors always you don't teach?
I assist the professors.
Okay, well, what do you like about that?
I like getting to eat. That's nice.
You like getting to eat?
Yes.
Got it.
How many languages do you speak?
She starts counting on her little feathery fingers.
Oh, this could take years.
Oh, watch out! There's a rock. Don't trip.
And she falls on her beak. I'm okay. I'm okay. 37. The jolt got me. 37. The jolted it right in there.
37 languages. That's impressive.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm also including various dialects of Goblin in there.
Gotcha. I'll speak a sentence from my home dialect and see if she recognizes it.
That's Osion's language.
Oh, yeah. Do you know Osian? Or did you?
Not very well. I know of him.
That's my great
Here we
grandfather.
are in the languages department. Professor Zero should be all the way in the back. His office is right there. He's normally in for teaching hours right now.
That's so convenient. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Durlinga.
You're quite welcome.
And again, good morning.
Good morning.
I love Duolingo.
Darling.
Is Duolingo gone?
Lingua.
Oh, that name sounds a lot like Cunnilingus.
I'm glad you waited to make that reference because that could have been very awkward if you had to explain it.
Okay. And the door to Professor Zero's office is nice and wooden with a frosted glass window in it that has his letters in black ink. Letters in black ink saying Professor Zero.
Are we gonna knock?
Knock on the door?
Just open
Okay,
it up
you
and
knock
go
on the door. You solved my door puzzle.
Can't
Come
finish unless you
like
say.
that?
Come in.
I walk in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do not know you.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah,
Are you one of the new students coming to make sure your syllabus is correct?
Zero,
no.
down here.
Oh,
Yeah,
Revenant.
remember me? I had a blindfold on last time. This guy is Vengeville, and he has some funky shit tattooed onto his head
It is
in an
good to
ancient
meet
language.
you, Vandrel.
Good morning.
As for you two, I had assumed you would be coming in here because Madame would have sent a messenger saying that I wish to speak to you.
What on earth is he talking about?
Is this Vandros person safe to speak in front of?
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Where is this Vandros person?
Vandril,
Vandril.
can I grab you for a second and take you just on a walk down the hallway?
Absolutely, my dear.
Thank you. We're gonna go on a quick walk.
Certainly. I understand the subterfuge. It is a good thing to do.
You are almost as subtle as I am. It's great. I love it.
Yes. Wink. I cannot close
Crunch.
either of my eyes. Hold on.
Crunch.
Ow. Okay. Revenant.
Yeah. Vandril, we'll
The
go for a little walk.
You two go for a little walk. The language on the papyrus was definitely from a pre-brass vein society. And I was able to find similar texts, but the texts themselves are not originally from the College of Brassvein. They were on loan from another library. This particular library was taken over before Brassvein separated into the sky. Taken over by a green dragon. I do not know how safe it would be to investigate. But if we are to discover any more about this language, I would have to have access to that library's records.
I mean, so you said it's owned by a green dragon, right?
Owned is a strong word for what that dragon did.
Well, the books are in possession of the green dragon, right?
The
Is that
library is effectively part of its hoard.
okay? Well, I'm kind of a people person, you know. My ex is a grell, you know. I'm
Gross.
you know, I'm no stranger to dealing with quote unquote monsters. So my dog is barking in my head. Can you hear it? The sounds of dogs. Ah, God, sorry. Sometimes I get flashbacks. Anyways, what was I talking about?
Can
Ah,
I ask you a
yeah.
question?
So
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Concerned look.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yes.
There's like in D&D, like dragons are like ridiculously powerful creatures, right? But there's different types. So like what's the green dragon story? Like what's his jam?
That would be a good question to ask into character at some point.
Oh, I'm out in the hallway looking at posters or something.
Actually, let's see what you two are doing. You are roaming these little stacks in this narrow corridor, and there are just lines of books just across the whole thing. And you may roll me perception.
I will roll you perception. Both of us?
Oh, cool. Cute. Awesome. I like how you assume that. Oh, it really doesn't matter that I rolled.
I got a 16.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got a
16?
I got a
16's
4.
fine.
I see
There are
books.
some tomes in a script you recognize, a very hellish script.
Well. What do we have here? And he kind of runs his finger across the spine of the book. What's the name of the book?
What's your DC?
19.
Holy shit. The book tries to bite your finger. Its spine opens up, revealing teeth, and it tries to bite you.
Ooh, not quite fast enough. But perhaps I shouldn't touch anything else.
That is so weird.
Okay. And we swap back to the Golem and Revenant. So you wish for me to investigate his tonsure line?
Yeah. Yeah, I can you know, shave maybe an inch up his hairline, and he can take a look. Yeah, if at all possible, we'd like to damage him as little as possible. So, you know, hopefully you'll be able to help us figure this out. Shall I go get them?
Yes. Do you have a razor with you?
Fuck. No,
And
I
he
don't.
clangs a bell really quick, and Da Lingua comes running down the hall and opens the door. Yes, Professor. Fetch me your razor and ask no questions. Of course. And she runs back off.
All right. Well,
She may make tenure one day.
yeah. I mean, she seems like an absolute delight. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go fetch Vandrel and Ruin. Right. I'm gonna tell Ruin. Actually, you know, probably gonna wait on telling Ruin until after when I have a moment in private with her. So yeah, I'm gonna go get them. And
Just bring
Revenant walks out the
Vandrel in
door.
and I will distract him and talk to him while you speak to Ruin.
Okay. Revenant walks out the door and walks in the direction they were going.
Okay, you see just in time for Vandrel to pull back his hand as a book bites at him.
That's so weird.
Vendril, Yeah, the professor wants to take a look at your head.
Oh, perfect. And he
Yeah.
makes his way over to the door and
I'll
walks
go
in
with
the
him.
door.
And I don't need to be in there for this, so you just I'm gonna go talk to Raven for a second.
Ah, Professor.
Vandril, would you have a seat for me?
Assuredly. And he takes a seat.
How much do you weigh, Vandril?
Well, I mean, it's been quite some time since I've weighed myself, but I'd say somewhere around 200 pounds.
That looks about right. Could you look at that corner of the wall for me very quickly? Just look there. Keep your
Yes.
gaze focused. And he stabs you in the neck with a needle and like pushes it down.
Well, that wasn't very polite. And then just
All right, and he positions your shoulders and like kind of like just secures you to the chair and rests your neck up and puts a pillow behind it. And Dalingua comes back and she has a little shaving kit in a tray with a bowl. And Vandril but the golem takes it from her. Be on your way and discuss this with no one. Of course. She runs off. All right. And the other two are on their own, discussing things, apparently, of which I have no idea.
So, can I just say that I explained everything that Zero told me to ruin because I'm not going to be able to explain it in as good of detail.
I like the challenge of having to explain things and not being able to get them in as good of detail.
Shit.
You're so
Okay,
good.
It
but can
allows
we?
opportunities for misunderstanding.
Mm.
Okay. So
And I love that shit.
basically, Professor Zero has found some more of that writing that was on the clay Zermos. Remember the tablet, right? He found more of that writing in a book in the college, right? But the book wasn't originally from the college. It was from this library that was taken over by a green dragon since before the brass vein went up into the sky. And so now, if we want to find out more about the language, we have to go talk to the green dragon. And honestly, I think I might be able to talk to the green dragon. Or have people skills, or yes, or dragon skills, people
I
skills.
can translate for you. Dragon is one of my favorite languages.
That might actually be very helpful. So yeah, I mean, I think we can get it done, right? I mean, not all dragons are heartless, and if we can reach a mutual understanding with it, right? Maybe
Yeah, I can't remember if the green dragons are willing to trade. I'll have to go look. Would I know anything like that? Should I roll a thing, or we have to
we
look it up?
we don't even really need to trade. Zero just needs access to the library, right? So
They usually like
we can.
something for what you do. They give you something, they want something in return.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically all I really wanted to discuss with you from my meeting with Zero. What do you think our best next step forward is? Because there's a lot that we could do. We could go to the country club, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could go do this dragon thing, right? Or we could go kill my former employer Killage. We could go talk to the media. So I just don't know what our next step forward is after we've.
That's a nicely diverse list. I like the options. I feel like if we're gonna...
Dalingua is coming back and she just looks at both of you and she shakes her head and she just walks on.
Bye.
Bye.
Choose. So I think if we're gonna travel with Vandril, we probably need to get this whole being controlled by Lord Glytharian thing is nixed as soon as possible. I don't feel particularly comfortable with this. And so, but I also am a little nervous about just deviating to a new plan. We've been trying to get to the country club for a little bit so that we can actually solve our immediate quest. So I am a little torn. I think we're playing with, I think we're risking something by having Vandrel help us out, because I don't know who else knows how to control him, or if Lord Glytharian's going to show up again. I don't know. It just doesn't seem great.
Yeah. Well, I
Could
mean,
one of you come in here and give me a hand,
Yeah, we can both
Revenant's-
go in.
please?
Yeah.
Revenant's gonna walk in.
I'll go in. What do you need help with, Professor?
Just steady his head as I shave around.
Okay.
All right. And he looks at the razor and looks at his very stubby clay fingers.
Oh, do you want me to do that? I used to shave my granddad's beard for him. I know how
That
to do it.
may be for the best, actually. Here.
All right. I'm assuming it's like a strop razor, you know.
The straight razor.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a straight razor.
Yeah. So I like do the
Oh, yeah.
leather and
I'm glad you put me down. I'd be freaking out right now.
how much do I need to take off?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of it? Should he be like clean?
I mean, how would you feel if you were randomly knocked out and then you woke up and you just had a line going around your head?
Well, I mean,
Just do it nice.
Of course. Right. I'm just gonna remove all his hair.
Okay.
That way, if
I
there
imagine it's not very long and he was balding a bit already.
well, that way, if there are ruins that we didn't know about for some reason, we could see everything.
That is a good point. Take off his pants.
I am not comfortable with that.
You said we needed to see everything so that we would know if there were runes.
I did say that, and maybe it is a good idea, and I would like to step out for that.
Vandrel in his coma. Sexual
All right.
harassment class.
Exactly. No, I'm just
Right.
also, it's funny because I'm fine with nudity, but I just don't think removing someone's clothes while they're sleeping is okay.
Fine.
I can't. I don't know why, but that's just a line for me.
Trust me, there's no hair
Prudes.
anyway.
Well, I was all one for helping you.
All
I
right,
put
let's
my
see
pants
this.
off. I
Let's
don't
see
mind
this.
nudity. I just don't want to take his clothes off while he's sleeping.
It is some form of abyssal.
Mm.
This will take some time, and I do not wish to transcribe it.
Okay.
Give me a little bit, and I will memorize this. Certain words should not be rewritten.
Mm. That makes sense, actually.
And we must be very careful with this sort of language. But I may have a solution to deal with the problem you spoke of.
Yeah.
The armory of the Arcane College would have a circlet which would offer defenses against this sort of magic. Vandrel may be able to borrow it for a time. And I use the term borrow loosely.
That's great. What do we do to acquire one of those? That would be a great middle ground for
Well,
our issues.
The guard shift should be in about 15 minutes. So there should be a shift change, which means it will be a while before then. And they usually give them a poop break 10 minutes after dinner. So we should be fine there. We basically have 2 hours to work in.
So when you said borrow,
I was speaking in a euphemism for stealing some shit. Oh,
I
one
like
second. And he
you.
quickly slaps Vandrel. And Vandrel, you wake up.
Nice.
Oh, I just had the most horrible fever dream.
Yes, you passed out and hit the floor. It was bad. You're
And it
okay now, though.
feels like I hit the table on the way down and all of my hair fell out.
That is what happened, yes.
It's a very
I'm
strong.
gonna make sure the razor is put away.
I am good at lying.
Okay.
It seems like you, well, I mean, how does it look?
Looks great.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Actually,
Um,
roll to see how good of a job you did shaving Vandral's head.
Yeah.
I
Can I
think
get a
a great
performance roll?
job. It's a performance?
Can I get some sort of roll? Did you line me up? Do I look good?
No, don't I have like skills with daggers and stuff. So
Do I
it's
have
a
Roll.
good thing.
Give me a roll.
Do I have both ears still?
Do I add anything to my roll or just roll?
Please.
Give me Dex.
Okay.
Don't fuck my fade up, G.
10.
Oh.
It looks okay. It looks like a supercuts shave.
Hope they got some aloe vera on the out there next to that little alcohol they use to dab your neck because that's a burn supercuts.
Yep. Doing all right.
So should we go to that borrowing place right away?
Yes, let us go to the borrowing place. I will go and I will create a distraction outside. You will do your terrorist activities.
Do we know what we're looking for or where to find it? Or is like, what's the...
He quickly sketches out a
Mhm.
little storeroom and like labels it for you. And he like puts things and he's like, useless armor, useless armor, useless armor, useless armor, useful weapon, circlet.
Cool. Thank you. This is very literal and I appreciate it.
Yes. You are welcome.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna go borrow something real quick that will help you.
Perfect.
All right.
We walk over there.
Mm-hmm. He walks you over there. And you cross the greens and into an admin building that's small. And he leads you some 10 floors underground, just walking down stairs. And the architecture becomes older the further down you go.
Mm-hmm.
And this place almost looks rotted out and forgotten. And sure enough, by magic torchlight, you see 2 guards, and one of them nodding to the other and walking off. And as he goes by, you see Professor Zero stretch out and cover you all to where you can't be seen. And his clay-like skin, a skin like clay, just shifts to match the cobblestone work. And the guard walks by.
So cool.
Nice.
Are you ready to do this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and he walks out and he goes, "Oh no, I am a golem who has gone berserk. Oh, tragedy of tragedies. This is terrible. Who shall face my wrath first as I turn against my human oppressors?"
Oh no, he has.
I'm gonna stride towards the door, I guess, sneakily.
Okay, the guard is getting close to him and is like, What's going on, Professor Zero? What's going on? And his eyes go dim and he just falls on top of the guy, pinning him to the ground.
It's fantastic. Right.
Professor Zero, no.
So can we
No,
just open it? Or how does that work?
Well,
I think he
get
needs
close
a
to the door.
I just did. I said I went to the door.
Okay.
I also go.
What
to
are you
the door.
doing?
I want to test it, see if I can open it.
Are you putting your hand on anything?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna look.
The DM is asking you specifically what you're
Yeah.
doing with a door.
I'm gonna
And
ask Revenant to come look
metagame-wise-
for traps or spells, and I'm gonna step back. I'm not a rogue.
I would like to investigate the door.
Roll.
Is this Arcana or anything?
This is a roll. Unless you can tell me specifically what you are looking out for, it's just a roll.
I'm looking for traps of either a mundane or magical variety.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Roll craft doorknob.
So roll.
I thought you were going to say craft beer. It's like, that sounds good.
I'm having a delicious.
It's a 12.
Okay. Okay.
He's got a dice in his hand.
Does
I don't like
anybody
this.
else want to check?
I'll look, but I don't have any
I can look.
cool skills.
I
I rolled an 8.
I will roll animal handling on the door.
Yeah, I just realized I rolled a d12. Hold on.
Okay, roll.
I got an 11.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I got a 17.
But my stealth is really good.
Okay. There is an actual door here. But there's something wrong with it. There's something wrong about this door. The seams don't seem quite right. And it's almost like there's a facade of a door above a door.
Does the sketch that he gave us indicate anything about the door?
Did you tell us how to get in?
No.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Can we
Don't
like
you have
move down the walls or anything like to see if there's anything like close by the door, or like what are we looking at?
You're looking at a creepy, weird door that doesn't seem right, and a square brick room with torches on either side of the door.
Can we just walk through it?
Can we knock on it?
Do you want to try?
Can we ask the door to open? Is there a secret word?
Are you going to try something?
I will walk up to the door and say, excuse me, large and venerable door. Might you open for us? Please.
The door does not move.
Okay, talking to the door does not open the door.
I'm glad you checked that.
We can mark that off the list.
Revenant, do you have any skills in this area?
Not really. Yeah. I mean, and Revenant's gonna put his hand on the door.
Okay. Now we have something happen. Yay! The door turns viscous and amorphous and liquid around your hand and cements around your fingers, and you are grappled. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my god, against the fucking door.
It's a fucking mimic. God damn it.
I said hello to it and it didn't say anything.
You know, I'm so glad I got a 23 on that.
21
18.
21 for Vandrel.
It's a
Okay.
nat 20 if that does anything.
Revenant's going first, then Vandrel, and then Ruin. And the mimic rolled a 5.
Oh, so we all go twice.
Yes. However, the question is, as a DM, do I give it a bonus round against Revenant?
We saw it. It's not
because
a
he's
surprise, Rob.
grappled.
You know what? I feel there's a surprise round in this.
We were looking right at it.
Yeah. But also, you touched a mimic.
Fine, take your stinky surprise.
All right.
Was Revenant really surprised though? He expected something to happen when he touched
He
the weird
expected
door.
something to happen, but at no point did he mention that. Yeah, a 7 does not hit.
Nope.
And what does a 16 do?
Don't think it hits.
It's an 18 for Revenant, right?
Yep.
Teeth cement around you and just chip against your armor.
Hey, it tickles.
All right. It's Revenant's turn.
What kind of hell do I want to unleash? You know what? Since it's grappling me, I'm gonna grapple it. I'm gonna cast Vicious Maw at do I want to cast it at 3rd level or 2nd level? I'll just cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
I have to look up what it is. That's 14 plus what's 14 plus 7.
Okay, definitely hits.
All right. Oh my god, roll 20 is impossible to navigate. Okay. 8 damage, and then it's a grapple check, right?
Yeah.
Uh, 16 plus 3 is 19.
Okay, it's grappled.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna do for now.
All right. Vandrel.
Vandral's going to step forward, seeing that this door is now an aggressor. He is going to unarmed strike this door with, for flavor text, I'm going to say that, like, this is like a straight kick. Just like a straight old, like, whatcha? Like just a straight kick straight into it. That's a 17.
Okay. Hits.
All right. For 9 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would do another unarmed strike. And then I'm going to do like the first kick and then spin around to do the second kick.
Yes.
And that's a 19.
Mm-hmm. Hits.
It's another 9 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to do for a bonus action, Flurry of Blows.
Okay. Go for it.
Wow, it's only a 9 to hit.
9 total?
Yeah.
Congratulations, you miss a door.
I I slipped. It's very dusty.
Truth be told, it's a bit of an amorphous blob now, and it just moves to avoid you on the door that it is basically pinned against by Revenant's horrific maw that has opened up through his hand.
Nice.
Ruin.
And that's all I got.
Wait, I'm gonna do my two-handed thing. I'm gonna hit an unarmed strike with my left hand, and then hit it with my warhammer with my right hand.
Roll.
And I can add my ability modifier to my second attack, but I don't know what that means. Does it just mean my dex?
Okay.
I got a 24 to hit with my unarmed strike.
You definitely hit.
And a 21 with the warhammer.
Okay, you definitely hit on both.
And then, where's the damage on this? Plus 6. No. All right, 1d4 plus 3 for that. Is it just the dex? Do you know what it means by that ability modifier thing?
You hit. I'm not worried about it. The ability
the
modifier.
Damage. Yeah.
If you click the text in the chat, if you click the text in the chat, it will roll it for you.
No, I did. But or in that, no, it won't do it on that. No, never mind. So 3 plus unarmed strike, 3 plus 3, so 6 for the unarmed strike,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1d8. Oh man, 1 plus 3 is, and then I'll say dex, and it's fine. 5, so 6 for the warhammer, and then I get an extra attack.
Okay.
And so I'll do the warhammer again. And that is a 20 to hit. Did it hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then the damage is 7 plus 3, 10.
All right. 16. Okay. This thing is looking very rough. And Ruin is now in range. Does a 22 hit?
I think it does. I just leveled up. So oh no, it doesn't.
I'm sorry, a 22 doesn't hit?
No, not now. I leveled up.
Woohoo!
Well, no. Your AC shouldn't change based on a level up.
Oh. Well, maybe it was from the armor, from the leather armor stuff that we fixed.
But your AC is above a 22?
Yes, but that maybe that's wrong. We had some challenges. So if you think it should be lower.
Just let me know real quick how you're calculating your AC.
Well, no, I see. That's what I'm saying. We had, because I had the leather armor +1 and the chainmail, because I had the and a revenant helped me figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't get
it's
to add the
still
+1
wrong.
from the leather armor. You just get to add the plus from the chainmail.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, we fixed it because there was something going on with it. That's still a 28.
28.
Wait, it should
That-
not be
that-
that high.
no,
That's
that-
not right.
Holy shit.
Like,
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
remember I told you. Okay.
Well, but I also get a bonus because of my because I'm two-handed fighting, so I get an additional like bonus to my AC because of that.
Yeah, but it should be just a +2, and you have a chain shirt on. Let me look up the.
Yeah, I haven't done anything since we tried to fix it.
Ruin's out there wrapped in bubble wrap. Like, let's do this.
I guess.
Okay, a chain shirt is 13 armor. Leather is 10. You know, so just put yourself at 13 armor
13 plus anything?
plus dex mod up to 2.
Okay. So you should be at 15, yeah?
Okay,
What's your dex mod?
it's 2, and then I had the one from the dual wielding.
Okay.
So 16?
Yep. 16.
Okay.
Okay. A
Okay.
22 definitely hits you.
Yes.
And a 28 AC is borderline impossible in this
Screw it.
game.
I just it adds it up to, it adds it up for me. I don't know why it says that.
Because it is
like
wrong.
I want
will
Ruin
help
to do
you-
mine.
Yeah, I'll do yours. Sure, no problem.
Okay. And
Sorry.
continuing,
I wasn't trying to cheat. I
I'm
promise.
tempted to give it max damage just to get you for that. All right. You take 11 damage as a pseudopod, a tentacle-like thing, whips out of it and smacks you across the face.
I don't like it. It's fine.
Can't be smacking folks.
I imagine not. All right. So, we decided 16, yeah?
Mhm.
It reaches out and bites you. Just bites you hard, piercing through armor. And the bite itself does 5 piercing damage.
Ooh.
So that's just it going through.
No poison?
And the acid leaking out of it does 6. damage.
Is that me?
Damn.
That's you.
I get 11 more points?
11 more points.
It's fine. I can take it.
Yikes.
All right. And this thing's turn ends. It is now Revenant's turn.
I have a question about wording. This thing says that weapon attacks become weaker.
Okay, do not look at the monster manual entry when playing it with me.
No,
it will not work.
I'm looking at my spell. I'm looking at my spell.
Okay.
My spell makes weapon attacks weaker. A pseudopod and biting is like a weapon attack, basically, right?
I won't count it as one for the purposes of a spell.
Okay. Then I'm not gonna cast that.
Can I talk as a free action?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that our young lady has been bitten. Give me one more shot.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what I can do on an action. Everything I have to do is like a bonus action right now. I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds at first level.
Okay. Loud.
15 plus 7.
Okay, definitely hits.
Uh, 19.
Necrotic damage.
19 damage.
Yeah.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Oh, do I kill him?
Yes. How do you want to do this?
So Revenant has one hand biting the mimic, and he puts the other on it. And as soon as his hand touches the mimic, the entire thing starts to shrivel and slowly decay until it's nothing but dust on the floor.
Okay. Okay. It is gone. The amorphous blob becomes amorphous dust.
Actually, wait. Because he died while I was grappling him, do I eat him, technically?
You want to eat the dust? I'll let you eat the dust.
Yeah, I'll eat the dust. I'll eat the dust.
Your hand dog thing eats the dust.
So weird.
No evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was mildly unpleasant. Let's go.
You hear the guard saying, "Hey, what's going on over there?"
Opens the door and just walks in.
Just a little bit of door maintenance.
Who's that?
Clean up.
No one's supposed to be in there.
Yes, we will go kick them out right away.
Vandrel, shut the fuck up. Vandrel.
Who's that guy? Vandrel?
I'm behind a door. How can he hear me whispering?
Nobody shut the door.
That is true. So, no, there seems to be some sort of trouble in here, and we're going to sort it out. We'll be right with you.
Thank you so much, Vandrel. You might save me my job.
Yes, we will see that nothing goes afoot.
I want to go back. I don't want to go back to the factories. I want to keep on, just dozing off while guarding a door and eating rice cakes that appear around the corner.
That's perfect. That's a good job you have. And we will be right back. Right back. We're going to go check right now. Come along, Lady Ruin.
Thank you.
Can you give me something for my bite?
Yeah. Do I have any potions on me?
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Ruin. Where is it?
Fucking mimic. Classic Jonathan.
6 healing.
Thank you.
6 heals.
Got it.
And do I have Zermos's items? Can I give her some potions? Because I think I had
You don't
4
have
or 5.
Zermos's items.
I had 4 or 5 potions on me.
Zermos is a selfish asshole and would have taken those with him because he's a selfish asshole.
That's accurate.
Yeah, that's what.
But if it's not on your character sheet, it's in the portable hole. So
All right.
All right, so we're gonna go find this. Here's the map, Revenant. Here you go.
Don't worry,
Right.
Vandrel. Some other guards will be down here in 2 minutes. There's an alarm attached to the mimic. We'll be fine.
Young
Okay.
Ruin, can I please have
Revenant.
that map?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ruin, you
sure.
help too.
Let's
I
go.
thought we're inside the door. We're inside the door
Did you
now.
close
No.
the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you tell me you closed the door?
Yes,
No.
I thought we came in.
Ruin says no.
I don't think we said anything.
The door is closed now. Okay.
The door's closed now.
Young lady, please hand me that map. And Vandril, even though he's an old man, fucking books it. He is mad fast.
Yeah.
He's way faster than he looks.
Yeah, creepy
Right.
fast.
Too
Got
fast.
that old man sprinter thing. You know how like you exercise at the gym every day, but there's always that old asshole with one arm
Yeah.
who's so much stronger and faster than you anyway.
That's that old man strength.
Yeah.
So Vandril looks at the map and grabs the map from her and books it towards where the circlet would be.
You're booking past little stone pillars with various items on them that are enshrouded in light, and, little display plaques and stuff like that. It almost looks like this was meant to be a little small museum wing that just got shut off to the rest of the world.
Also, it's like little placards and stuff on everything.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. He makes a left and a right and a left and a right and follows the map straight to where the circlet should be.
You find it. It's this almost what's that thing that's worn around the head with the little olive branches? You know what I'm talking about?
The Jesus helmet?
No. Like Zagreus wears in Hades.
Oh, like the little wreath thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Like the Olympians used to wear
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
in
about.
all the statues. Yeah, that thing.
So this little circlet that almost looks like it's made out of bent thorns and stuff like that, but the thorns themselves have been rounded down and inset with jewels.
Well. Aren't you a beauty?
Yeah.
And it's called the Circlet of Mental Fortitude.
Up you go. And he grabs it and books it straight back to the
Wait. Before we go, Revenant's gonna take the map, look for the useful weapon.
All right. Roll me a d20.
11.
You find the placard where it's supposed to be, and it's the Raging Poisoning Sword of Doom.
Revenant's taking
And
it.
that's what the placard says. It's gone.
Ah, fuck. Big disappointment. Okay, Revenant runs to catch up to Ruin and Vandross.
Yes. Vandril.
Did you
Van
find him
Gogh.
yet? Did you find him?
We're looking.
Thank
just
you
kinda-
so much.
He slides the circlet amongst his robes. We have everything we need. We should leave now.
All right. And you see Professor Zero from his position just blocking this guard's view by being passed out on top of him, gives you a thumbs up.
And we walk over. Oh, what seems to be the bother? Let me help you out.
I'm gonna just leave.
And, you know, he's waving his hand like he's waving you on.
I'm leaving.
Yep.
Vandril walks over to go help him up, and then Revenant just grabs him by the robes and like, no,
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, well,
That's exactly what happens.
and then we'll give you whatever we got. See if you can figure out how to use it. Maybe we should go back to Professor Zero's office and have him show us.
Yeah, let's have him install it.
Yeah.
Now, I imagine if you just put it on your head, maybe that's how it works. Right? Most magic items you need to attune to.
Okay, so where are you guys having this conversation?
Walking back to
I
his
thought we were
office.
going to Professor Zero's office.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
that's what I
are not
assumed.
staying down there.
No.
No.
We walked away.
As you are passing the quad, you see a whole bunch of guards in uniform running to that room.
Nice. We're just going to walk casually, like chatting about the food in the cafeteria. I sure do wish they had gotten fresh vegetables in recently. I really am not liking the options.
Yes,
you see one of the
Pinto Pots
guards-
are only so good.
Okay. One of the guards stops to look at one of you.
I'm
Those
still
are-
dressed like a student.
Those are students' robes. You with the tour?
Yeah, it was, but then we got asked. My chaperones and I got
They're
asked
in the
to
main hall right now. Now's not a good time to be going off anywhere. Get with your tour guide.
Oh, we're supposed to go to Professor Zero's office.
Okay, I'm going to need you to come with me.
Oh God. Oops.
But I can't not follow directions. I'll get in big trouble.
Yeah, and the direction is for you to go to the main hall right now.
Wait,
Okay.
Yeah, we're
okay.
going to the main hall. Sorry, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My apologies.
Yeah, my friend here is just a little.
It's been,
She's a little stressed
finally.
out lately, ghoul problems. All right, let's go, guys.
Can I have to talk about my love life?
Uh,
She broke my heart.
Sir,
Boys, we are going.
Hold on. You two. Are you with the new professor's tour?
where's that one? Yeah, we're very
Excuse me?
lost. We're very lost right now. We came for the tour, and our group was separated. Can you please just point us in which direction to go? We'll be
They're
right out of your hair.
Both tour groups are in the main hall right now. Just
Okay,
go.
okay.
Right there.
That way? Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
we're
watching
going
you
to
go. I am watching you go in there.
Okay.
Yep, we
And
go
I
into the
swear, if
main
you
hall.
go any other direction.
We are going in the direction
we-
right now. Good morning. And we walk in that direction.
All right. And in this main hall, there is an auditorium, and it's filled with people. And yeah, people who are obviously students and people who are professors and just all shapes and sizes of students in this almost like pit looking down into what's like a cross between a runway and a stage with a podium on it where stands the former Lord of Glytherion giving a commencement speech, just talking about the various importances of this university and this prestiged institution as Dean Glytherion.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh God.
What a dick.
Can we get out of here? I'll change my costume. I thought this was a good idea, but clearly it was a bad idea.
Hey, you might as well stay in costume so you can blend into the fucking crowd. All right.
I don't know that. I don't know that he would recognize me. Perhaps let's just play it cool.
And I am reminded of wise words my assistant Vandros once told me. He continues talking.
Let's get out of here. This just feels bad.
Let's just casually melt into the back of the room. And is there another door we could go out of? Like, I know we came in.
There are many doors all along the main hall. This thing opens up across many different doors.
So can we just like slip out of one of the other doors so we can just like scurry over?
We can find out in the next episode whether or not you can do that.
All right.
Bringing Ben on stage. Get in here, Ben, you crazy son of a gun. A shout out to Sirenscape. Thank you, Sirenscape, for all the awesome atmosphere that you guys heard tonight.
Thank you, DM, for the other awesome pieces of atmosphere. Yes, good job, DM.
Yep,
good
keep
job,
sucking
DM.
yourself off.
Gladly, you would if you could.
All right,
I can.
That's all the time we have for today.
Hey, it's Jonathan, your best friend, your second favorite dungeon master of all time, because your first favorite dungeon master should always be your own dungeon master. But, if you don't have a dungeon master, I can go ahead and be your favorite dungeon master. I'm okay with that. And maybe your dungeon master sucks, in which case get a new dungeon master so that I don't have to be your favorite dungeon master anymore. There's a lot of pressure on me for that. And I noticed that the phrase dungeon master is completely meaningless now. So while it's completely meaningless, I'm just going to go ahead and say, be sure to comment, subscribe, do the things, do the notification bells, and, just maybe follow us on Twitch if you'd like to be in the live chat when we're doing that. Because we're no longer doing live episodes on YouTube. We prefer the format on Twitch. And, yeah, just thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I know the crew appreciates it too. And just click on a different video. Maybe I'll get some shorts up. Maybe I'm wearing shorts. You don't know. You don't know. You never know. Hopefully I'm wearing shorts.